Hello everyone, Drako here. I'm doing something a little different and deciding to show off a few drawings I've made. Obviously, the total is four, one of them being myself, and a few other, I guess, emotions, essentially. Showing different ways I can actually express myself about the need of certain things, like VTuber. Not that I have anything against them, it's more like I just really don't think I could be able to use it myself. But either way, I hope you enjoy the time lapse of my drawings. Alright, the first one is obviously my character, or my avatar. The, just to say it out now, I'm not a furry. I'm just, not that I have anything against him, I'm just not one myself. The reason why my character looks like that is that I wanted something both cool and something something reflective of me of just being different, odd. Sure, you can probably say, regardless, you look like a fairy. Icon, your avatar looks like one. Yeah, I got not much of a choice there, but I just figured that I'm actually having one that looks essentially cool and hence its namesake. Like Drako Mask, being part of word from dragon and, well, mask. In other words, it's literally the idea that they actually just hide the mask, or you can't see their face. And if you're wondering if it's if they can take it off, they can, but they don't do it that often. Not especially in front of people. So they really do it. Uh, what it's supposed to be is what I call a draconian. Essentially, if you know what dragons are, they're essentially a sort of cousin to the dragons. Essentially, the only difference is that dragons are, well, giant lizards. Draconians look more human-like, or more humanoid. In other words, they walk on 2 feet, they have a humanoid body, and they usually are connected to the element. Dracomask is, well, essentially connected to fire. So, hence, they're connected to fire. They would even have a few things like, obviously breathing fire, conjuring fire-based attacks, and a neat little odd, uh, a neat little thing is that they can actually conjure, well, fiery wings to fly around. They even actually have a group of familiars or little pets they have. These being fire elementals or fire spirits. Low rank ones, he calls them, but as a grouping, or I guess a general race, but they're actually given different names based on the coloration. I won't get into much detail about that, but anyway, that's Dracomas for you. Josh Howl, or Josh Howl Journey, who's the Jojo of the group. He's basically a war veteran, or essentially a soldier. He's a spin user who uses round bullets, in order to actually use it as a weapon. His personality is rather, I guess, militaristic but kind. He's not like like, do what I say and the screaming, general, that sort of thing. No, he's actually, practical, this enemy must have the high ground or something. But also another key quality is that he's also willing to fight if need be. But that changes after a while, character development and all that. How he talks or his voice is more along the lines like this. I really don't understand why we have to fight these guys, but still, if they're planning to mess with me, they're messing with one hell of a wolf. Essentially, deep voice, gruff, but not really militaristic. Like the sort of voice of a real hardened criminal, I guess. But basically, there's, I guess, role wise, He's basically a jack of all trades, but he's also known to be a gun salesman, due to the fact that, well, yeah. I just figured, well, he has guns, and his stand is pretty useful for carrying that, so might as well. He's a gun salesman who actually travels a bit. Making sure his family's nice and safe. This Josh's stand, glow in the dark, is an axe stand that actually is pretty unique. I tried to make the design essentially like alien-like or something from beyond. Something what that beyond is, nobody knows. Essentially, Josh's stand, he calls GD for short, has the ability to basically teleport things into a subdimension, but only through its chest. Basically, that's about it. It's just a storage. I was thinking that I even had the ability that I could essentially do the cartoon snake trick, where it basically goes into itself and disappears into its own dimension. Able to actually hide away and using the weapons he stored to actually do some things. But it also has a sub ability that I can actually repair things, but only objects, not much else. Glow in the Dark 2, or GD2. Basically, they are calling stand of 4, and actually have a very, well, more weird appearance. Still keeping the cute design, but actually looking way weirder. Less human and actually more abstract. Essentially, the ability is that they can imbue nature or things in nature into reality. Essentially, they could grant something like a soccer ball the ability to regenerate if it's destroyed, like a axolotl can, or replace body parts to some degree, or give them a unique feature, like basically creating environmental effects like hurricanes or thunderstorms or even eruptions of lava. Mind you, its pocket dimension still exists and is now turned into a genuine planet, hence where it can get the nature from. The planet itself is pretty much, not too dissimilar to Earth, except it hasn't been touched by humans. So yeah, there's not much to say about that, except that one of the things that really actually stuck out to me is the one time where, just like the soccer ball thing, he basically was playing against another same user who had a soccer ball, or who's a soccer themed villain, and basically he used cassowary feet to basically play the ball, as well as another one being essentially a underground stand fight, where he basically was the champion and called himself Silver Star. The reason why is obviously because of the Silver Star medal and, well, his hair. And that's all my drawings I've made so far. I'll show the rest of what Josh and GD's other looks will be, but until then, hope you liked the video, like and subscribe, and hope you have a good day. Dragon Mask out.